Thank you. Was definitely one of the more intense parts of the book, but there's some other intense parts too. But yeah, so that's from the very first chapter. So I'm going to go into some of these remarks here that I prepared for this. The most common question that I've been asked so far about the book is, how long did it take you to write it? I've had so many people ask me that already. And really, that's a difficult question to answer because it doesn't just depend on the writing itself, but on the living, the reading, the research, the interviews, the reflection, and the revision that went into it. What I usually tell people is that I began writing this book in 2012, within the first 6 months of my cancer diagnosis. That's what allowed me to write in such detail about what happened. Originally, it was almost a journal, and I actually have it right here, a lot of the handwritten stuff that I wrote in 2012. I knew I wanted to tell the story. I knew I wanted to get it out into the world, but I didn't know yet what kind of meaning it held. I didn't know what the ending would be. In those early years, the possibility of a recurrence loomed large. But as scan after scan came back clear with no evidence of disease, I slowly returned my focus to the career I had already begun in emergency management. It wasn't until I responded to the massive 2017 and 18 fires in Ventura County during my time with Cal OES that I began to see a true vision for this project. The Thomas and Woolsey fires opened my eyes to a community's experience of disaster firsthand. I was there from the very first night of the Thomas fire, through the overnight shifts, through debris removal, and later as part of the long-term recovery effort. Over time, I came to realize that disasters and personal crises unfold in remarkably similar ways. We don't just experience them as events or incidents. We live through them as stories unfolding over time. That realization became the foundation for this book. Then, in November 2018, while serving as the State Division Supervisor for the Southern Branch during the Hill-Woolsey disaster relief effort, which was also combined with the Camp Fire since they all started on the same day, my life changed again when I found out I was pregnant. I was fortunate enough to take a 7-month maternity leave from Cal OES beginning in the summer of 2019. During that time, I wrote the majority of the book. Scarlett was a wonderful napper. Like clockwork, I'd set her down and tiptoe to my office to write. So the truth is, this project represents 14 years of work, the 14 years that I almost didn't have. The book has truly been a labor of love. As a full-time professional emergency manager and a mom of 2 young girls, the time available to work on it was often relegated to what I call the third shift. Not just after the normal workday was done, which we all know emergency management days are rarely normal, but after the second shift, the pickup, the baths, the teeth brushing, the bedtime stories, and everything else that comes with raising a family. You can imagine the sliver of time and energy that is left for the third shift after days like that. And for many years, I wasn't sure I would actually finish it. I've started many projects over the years and abandoned them when they felt too immature, too dated, or simply no longer relevant. I took plenty of breaks from this one too. But as I continued through my career and continued through motherhood and continued moving through life, the lessons in this book only felt more relevant. In January of this year, I turned 40 and I decided I was finally gonna get it done. And I did. So yes, I'm proud of the writing, but in many ways the writing was the easy part. I'm proud of learning the publishing process. I'm proud of bringing this project into the world. And most of all, I'm grateful that I was given the time to do it. We are here today because I promised a chaplain on April 27, 2012 that I would write. We are here today because I was given a journal and a pen with a lifetime guarantee, and I started writing on April 30th, 2012. We are here today because I took a 5-day writing trip to Morro Bay, turned off my phone, and holed up in Top Dog Coffee Shop to write this journal. We are here today because what I experienced in Ventura in 2017 and 2018 changed me. This book was born through quiet moments of reflection, quiet moments of fear and uncertainty, and the desire not to be quiet about these experiences, but to carry forward the life and energy that God has given me and channel it into something hopeful. My hope is that this book offers something meaningful to those who know me personally, professionally, socially, or only through these pages. But the real reason we are here today is because of all of you. You are my family, my friends, my mentors, my colleagues. You are my community. And if there is one thing I hope people take away from this book, it is that resilience is not something we build alone. Resilience is built through connection, through community, and through the people who show up for us when the story takes an unexpected turn. Thank you for being part of mine. I'll go over here, and if you want to get a copy of the book, and we can take pictures and everything too. Thank you guys.